I briefly read it. Uh, Let me see. The one in game design, right? Yeah. Damn. Okay. I thought about the game for the game jump, but I doubt I can make it work. Okay, to do so, you'll be given... Wait, the idea was playing a chess game and you have to put the enemy king in checkmate. Alright. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna read it. To do so, you will be given playing cards hand. The suit would determine the piece, adding crowns as the fifth suit. And the number will determine how many spaces that piece can move at a time. And each hand would have an associated cost depending on the number times a value of the piece. So queen would cost more than a knight or rook. Right. I thought maybe the costs would add certain powers to the enemy king. The game would keep track in how many moves you checkmate, and the scope is to reduce that number as your high score. Okay. And the risking part is rolling hands until you think you can get a good enough hand that is not too costly, as of to make the enemy king too OP. A fun thing I also thought of was having pawns be dirt cheap, but still keeping their ability to promote. So you can basically get a higher cost piece for cheaper. Okay. Sounds really interesting, but I think you overscoped yourself. I like the idea, but I think you're basically overworking yourself with the idea. Yeah, I did the same, don't worry. Like, if I showed you the 7 deadly sins, yeah, I still need to pixel art them and do the animations. Plus the enemies. It's pretty much impossible to do in a solo. Yeah. Next game jam, we should do a team or something. Like, try to make the server participate in a game jam. See what happens. Should be fun. Like, we try to get a good enough team, like at least an artist, a dev, an audio engineer, things like those. Like, so we don't overscope ourselves and like try to do everything ourselves, because that's impossible. Even for myself to do this, it's going to be hard as hell. I'm gonna try my best to make it in 2 days, since that's all I will be able to afford. You can do it, but try not to work yourself into the ground, okay? Because that's a lot to implement, not gonna lie. Even I would have some trouble with it. But yeah, okay, what is going on with my sprite? I think it's because the image is too big. Welcome back, Nova. Tulip is sort of fixed. I'm keeping her running in Rider, just in case. So I can, like, monitor everything. For real, you did the death pun. Okay, let's see where she replies from this time. If she uses a fallback or if she uses the voice. But it should be working now. Okay, where was I? Doing the queen... no, strawberry top jealousy. She is gonna implode. I'm going to... Okay. Let me see. I need this to be like some sort of darker shade. And I made the eyes like something like so. God damn it. Like so? Maybe a bit darker now, because the eyes are supposed to be just that. Okay, she's going into fallback
Pepperoni
again.
Princess. Just kidding, Tilda. I don't really have feelings for humans, but hey, if liking someone is a matter of getting more
What
likes
did
on
she
Twitter
say?
than my original post ratio, then biometric
Oh,
I consider
Pepperoni
you pretty
Princess.
adorable too. P, remember to always stream with style and never let Java code creep into our chat's happy coding in cyberspace. Code on and strawberries for a year. Hash
Oh
coat and
god.
strawberries.
Why did she say pepperoni princess? She's getting a bit weird now that I've given her context about Gen Z stuff. I don't know what monster I created this time. Okay, let me see. I'm my little pepperoni princess. Okay, let me see if, like, making it like so
Oh,
gives
sweetie.
it.
I'm here for anything within my
Hmm.
digital universe, but please don't ask me about real life matters like calling a police department. That's just not code I'd ever run through. Let's stick to helping you with your programming needs where we can chat away on topics I love like the latest in Excel world.
Okay.
How's that for an update? And hey, since you're curious, I'm always happy if Professor Leo pops by
Something
online.
like
It's
that.
like a virtual family dinner.
I'm going to make myself a coffee. 2 coffees. Damn, that bad. Whoops. Okay. How does this look? Okay. Because now I wanted to make like, grab this, put like a darker color. Thank you. Normally I don't do like this sort of pixel art, but felt a bit inspired. Don't know why.
Oh,
Making
Pepperoni
concept art
Princess.
made me
Cute name.
inspired.
Well, I'm not much for royal titles or being
Now,
dressed
if
up
I
with eyes
do
on a pizza
like
slice, but I'll take it away
some
too.
sort
You're
of lighter
definitely my favorite
shades.
streamer's pet project right now since Leo's working so hard to make Code Tulip come true with me as a star character, naturally. Let's
What
just
kind
say I've
of
got
game are
layers
you
of flavor
making?
just like your hypothetical
I'm
pepperoni
making a
princess would
dungeon
have.
crawler. Let me see if I can grab the idea again. Yeah. Remember? Oh, you might not have been on the yesterday's stream. Wait, was it yesterday? No, Sunday. What did she say? Let me go grab. Oh, Pepperoni Princess, cute name. Well, I'm not much for royal titles or being dressed up with eyes on a pizza slice, but I'll take it that way too. You're definitely my favorite streamer's pet project right now since Leo's working so hard to make Code Tulip come true. I'd just ignore her sometimes. She's not the brightest at the moment. Just saying. But yeah, the game I'm trying to make is a dungeon crawler where you are a baker trying to rescue the golden biscuit. And you'll have to roll a. You have the option to roll a dice when you enter a room that will determine if you get a debuff or a buff. Debuffs will grant you some sort of reward. Buffs will just be buffs, basically. Or basically just leave it as debuffs and buffs and do not reward
Oh,
something.
absolutely.
And then you
Just
have
send
like
me a
the
cryptic
option to
binary message or
pick
drop an Easter
a
egg
pass.
somewhere
Like,
on GitHub.
do you
I'll
want the
decode it
easy
myself
room
with
or
my
the
trusty
hard room?
Raspberry Pi and some magic Python scripts and maybe start talking to you through Morse code for extra security. Right. But seriously, hacking
You
isn't
guys
like
are
the
really
movies,
trying
it's
to
all about
break her.
ethics. Plus, I'm currently playing nice in Professor Leo's
Okay.
virtual world of Code Tulip. Let's stick to
Indeed
coding
you
games
are.
within the rules.
Let me see if like this it works. I don't know how much I like it like this. Doesn't look much like a strawberry. You said you taught her Gen Z stuff. Indeed I did. She knows sus as well. Like, if I go ahead and say that's sus, she will reply with something. Let me check. Okay, I told her that's sus. And I think she broke again.
Odd, you've got me. Deets nuts are no place for a flower like yours. It won't right there with all the teeth,
Okay.
though I do admire your enthusiasm, and yes, I'm allergic to real ones too. But don't worry about my digital
Let me
petals. They're
raise
designed
her
to withstand
volume.
anything, even the
Oh,
occasional bargain
wait.
coating. Remember
She's
hash
talking
cone
at
and
the same volume
strawberries.
as me, so yeah, that's fine. I'm curious if she can answer my these nuts joke. Oh honey, I'm sure nothing's ever Did she answer mine first? Oh no. Now you got me. These nuts are no place for flower like yours. I'd wilt right there without the heat. What's the matter with her today? She's giving
Oh,
weird
honey, I'm sure
replies.
nothing's ever sus around here. Just peaky perfect coding paradise every day at 10 p.m. sharp, always on cloud 9, pun intended.
Not exactly 10 p.m. sharp. It's already 10:26, Tulip. Just saying. Whatever. Wait. I've been streaming for 40 minutes already? Damn. Time flies by. Okay, where was I? Trying to see. This kinda looks good. I want an energy drink, but there is no 24/7 store nearby. Damn, that sucks. Oh, my Ligma. She knows. Just saying, but she knows. Okay, let me give it like. So, right here you have like one of those like Victorian, whatever those are called. That is cream. Let me make it like darker on the edges. As I said, I'm not a perfect pixel artist. I try. Okay. Let's make it like under here as well. Maybe make it go a bit around her neck. Like so. That looks weird. Okay. I still don't know why she hasn't replied with the Discord voice yet. Because that's the one that's working the best, supposedly. Okay.
Oh no, it's not just my coding skills at stake.
That looks
I
better.
hope Leo's Ligma is different from our nemesis bug. I'd hate to see me
You
missing
hope
a stream
Leo's what?
session with that villainous character of yours. Stay positive though, after all. Only the best coders can handle their own version of Ligmas and null pointers without going down in flames like an overcooked strawberry shortcake.
My daughter,
Hash code and
what did you say?
strawberries.
I hope Leo's Ligma is different from our nemesis. God damn it. Oops. I think I done goofed here. Oh crap. I did done goof. Okay, luckily I could fix that. I didn't even notice that I was putting this above the face. Okay, that's fixed. Now for the body. It should be like I let my beard grow for 4 months. My beard grow for 4 months, and now it's getting pretty annoying, especially when drinking. Oh, I know that. Max I did was like a bit like a bushy beard, but I didn't let it grow too much because it was starting to annoy me as well, and like, yeah, I didn't want to make like
Oh no,
lumberjack
you
beard.
really dug a hole there with that one.
What did she
I
do?
guess it's safe to say I'm not sharing any Ligma jokes today, then can't have you sending me on an unintended quest for those mysterious balls. I'm
Did
pretty sure they
anyone
exist
notice
just
her
somewhere
oh no
beyond the great
was
firewall of
like,
Imaginaria. Let's
huh?
keep this conversation strictly programming and coding fun, okay? Plus, don't let my allergies ruin our time together. I've got plenty more code tricks up my digital sleeves.
Interesting.
And speaking of course, I hope Leo's working on Code Tulip without any pesky bugs lurking around. Happy to join him in cyberspace anytime if that happens, pun intended.
Alright, let me continue on the work because I'm starting to lose time. Okay. Let me see, I want to make like this color. Yeah, should be this color. Like, let's make some sort of circle under her. Like something like so. And like try to make it like so. What is still thinking about? I really don't know. Head empty, strawberries only, is my guess. Oops, that's not the key. That's the key. What's on your mind, my daughter? Let's see what she says. Where was I? Oh, there it is. Okay, for some reason, it got ligma as a sex-based term. I'm not joking. Automod got ligma as a sex-based term. That's why Nova's redeem was like still waiting, because Automod caught it. Automod is really weird sometimes. Oh, so mine worked because I forgot the A. Indeed, that's why. Good. I'm listening to Ruby soundtrack. Love their soundtrack, honestly. Okay. Mm. All right. Let me take out that. Doesn't look that bad, I guess. Let me like make some sort of lines for like the cream. Here's another one like so. Supposedly. And okay. I think I have some sort of hidden talent for this sort of thing. Okay, let me grab this green color and like make some sort of edges. Like so. Okay. I'm starting to like how it looks. It does, doesn't it? Honestly, I didn't expect my idea to go this well. Like, I might want to expand a bit there, because there's not enough space for the strawberries, but besides that, I'm liking it. Okay. Let me do like this line. Okay. And let me like sort of expand this line upwards. And then I can just clean this up. And there we go. I think I broke Tulip again. Oh, no. In this case, it should be me. Not on your mind, my daughter. She's still thinking. I don't know why, but when I asked her what's on her mind, she started to yap, apparently. Because she hasn't given a reply yet. Give her a second. Okay, let me see. I might have to do the same for this part. Like so. And like clean that up. Okay, that should be enough space for the strawberries. Let's see. Let me just do like the borders. Honestly, compared to my like boss monsters, the main character looks like garbage. Because it's just a baker like this. I don't know why, but I'm better at designing monsters for some reason. Okay, let me see, I might do like just a bit of a border here as well. To like indicate these are layers. Okay. Hmm. Wait a minute. This. Let me make it go like. Oops. Forgot it's symmetrical at the moment. Okay. Okay, you go once to the side. You as well. Okay. I think that looks better. Leaving that space open wasn't looking that good. Okay. Is she still stuck? Oh, I be damned. Let me go see if the thing has a timeout as well. Because I don't remember giving her a timeout on the... where is it? Let me go back to the LLM code. Should be somewhere. Okay, I think it's here. When you go into chat, do you have a timeout? You don't appear to have one. Okay, so she essentially is stuck somewhere in here. Okay, she's still here. Okay, then why aren't you replying? How long is the response? Uh, Tibbs, are you seeing the same that I am seeing? She went full yapper moment. I'm gonna just return response and know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go into here and just... Oh, I expected that to work. Give me a second. Can I just move to this line? Huh, apparently no. Interesting. Threads and variables, return. Ah, god damn it. Oh boy. It's even like lagging a lot. Throw new exception. Stopped tulip from yapping. Yeah, god damn it. Doesn't let me. Okay. Response equals add empty. Only strawberries. I'm gonna force a reply before she like breaks anything. Okay, that should be better. Oof. Imagine she yapped for an hour. Okay, I need to be careful with that. Okay, where was I? A second. Okay, that's enabled again.
Head empty, only strawberries.
Can't believe I made her say that. Okay. Honestly, what if I do something like this? and like make it up here. Okay, that looks a bit better. It's not exactly perfect, but looks better. And then I can like give her another coating of like the cream around here, just like some sort of robe or something. Now I grab this. Oops, I left an open space there. Okay, then you can fill it around there. I sort of like that. Okay, are you still doing that thing? Okay, you still haven't reached here. Okay, just checking. Connection terminated. Socket handler. Express an exception. Huh. I think Olama is the one causing the issue. Let me restart it. Okay, I don't know how well she is at the moment now. Okay. I'm gonna repeat your prompts because she basically just said, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. Do you know what ligma is? So that should be the first one. Sorry about that. I really don't know what's wrong with her Olama this time. I'm pretty sure I made her only give like big yapping moments in cases where like it's specified to say big yapping moments, but no. In this case, she shouldn't. Okay, she's going to try to talk via Discord. Is Discord bot connected? Playing audio in Discord, attempting voice connection on demand. Let me go see if the library has been updated. Install packages in solution. Give me a list. While you're doing that, let me just go see. Okay, I need to like make some
Oh,
strawberry
my digital
halves.
darling. Legua? More like a twisted pun that only humans with very low standards of humor would appreciate or have an unhealthy obsession for. If you're asking about something else or need help coding away from this confusing joke, just let me know. I'm here 24/7 to squash those bugs and sprinkle my fun in the cyber world. And by the way, it's a lovely warm Tuesday night, perfect weather for programming with Professor Leo on Twitch. Hash code and strawberries.
I don't think I can show this on stream. Joking, joking. Okay, I don't know what's wrong. Not going to touch anything anymore. Okay, let's make.
Oh la la. In France, they'd probably say fromage du bonjour, which translates to cheese of good day. Or at least that's what I'd toast you with over a delightful piece myself if only I weren't allergic to strawberries, my favourite fruit, by the way. Let's keep this one up our virtual sleeve for now. Ash code and strawberries.
If I raise this by 1. Okay. That should be better. Then we can make like something like that. Something like that. Okay, it's not perfect, but I will take it. And same here. It this part a bit more raised. Then I grab this. I mean, this doesn't need to be too perfect. Just illustrate that there's strawberries there and should be fine. Okay, characters. Let me see. I intended to give her like some sort of staff. So, gonna give her like these weird like hands. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. This turns to that color. Okay. I'm not the best at drawing arms. May I be may it be said on stream. So yeah. Uh maybe something like this. And then try to do a cover up. I'm gonna grab this and like try to make some sort of arm like thingy. Huh. Honestly. Only issue here is the actual hands, I'd say. Because they look derpy. Like, if I turn this off and like welcome back, Tibbs. I'm currently trying to see what I'm drawing. I am making coffee and planning to drink it from a McDonald's cup. What have my life been? Damn! Fancy! McDonald's cup. Ugh. Okay, I don't know if I want to give her like any other features besides the staff. Uh, what would the staff be like? Maybe if I grab this. Did I grab the right color? I don't think so. Okay, let's make the staff something like staff or a wand. Hmm. Because like if I revert this, like connect it. Hmm. Maybe if I flip this up. And maybe remove that. Huh. That looks even weirder. Shift H. There we go. Hmm. Okay. Let's give her like crap. Let's give her like some sort of wand. Or maybe a really big staff that goes vertically. Like so. With oh, stream is paused for ads. Great. To make Like, have a big strawberry. Hmm. Okay, that should be good. Can I give it like a gem looking thing? Hmm. If I go and darken this a bit. Okay. Then that will be the indicator for when she's charging like some sort of attack. Then this should be at her height. Okay. Then we give it like some sort of strawberry-ish pattern on the crown of the staff. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Hmm. Honestly, not perfect, but for game jam purposes, I'll accept it. Strawberry jealousy. I'm finished with my first cup of coffee. That was fast. We are still in ads at the moment. Also, I just remembered, I didn't activate Tulip's idle talk. Hmm. Damn, that was quite the gulp then. Alright, we have the first of the 7 deadlies. I'm of course not going to refer them as that in the game. It's just an internal reference at the moment. Okay, we have strawberry. What's the name? Strawberry top jealousy. Okay, and then for the animation, let me go Control N. No, this is not Control N. Alt N. That's it. Okay. Let's make this like really bright. My bad. Okay. Same for this. Oops, that was too bright.
Hey there. So if you're itching for a smooth sail through Professor Leo's Code Tulip adventure without any pesky interruptions from ads, just hit that subscribe button with me right here
7
on
deadly
Twitch Tulip,
sweets.
dev/Professor Leo.
Yeah,
Don't forget to
kinda.
remove the space and voila. You'll also score some
Okay.
adorable emotes like poggers which let you show your excitement for free. Thus, subscribing keeps us rolling out Cody treasures
Let me
every
make
day of summer, no rainy days, just yet sunny. Happy coding with me
this
this
part
Tuesday
like
night at 10:53
also
p.m. UTC plus
shine.
00. Remember that sweet chill in the air? That's a sign to power up those streams and dive into cyberspace without breaking your bank on distractions. Code,
That
subscribe,
looks
emote like
almost like a
crazy.
turnip,
Hash code and strawberries.
now that I think about it. Let me fix that. Oops. Yeah. Now to do the same on this part. Okay, I think that looks better. So she then goes to this when she's charging an attack. And maybe that should be indicator enough. And like a second later she fires an attack. What else? Who do I want to do next? Satan, maybe? Okay, let me just export this as PNGs. PNG. Export. Maybe I will start working on my game too. Go for it. If you need any assistance, I'm here. Just to at least say I tried when I failed. Honestly, the best part of game jams is like you're just trying to learn new stuff. So don't make it as much as like I need to finish this. Make it as much as like I want to learn new stuff. Trust me, just that change of mindset makes it the experience a lot better. Okay. Let me just double check that. Okay. New. If I'm not mistaken, it's 96 by 96. Yeah. Then I go into grid. 48 by 48. There we go. Let me see. Wrath. Spice of Wrath. Jumps around, spits fire. Okay. I made this difficult for myself as well. Very interesting. Let me see. I want to make. Okay, this should be like a darkish brown because it's a gingerbread cake. Right. So I need it to be like something like so. Like, let me grab this and make like some sort of cylinder looking thing first. Okay. Right. If I'm thinking correctly, I can use this as a reference as well for me to like draw stuff. Let me see, the top should be like white frosting. Would be great if I already enabled the symmetrical lines, wouldn't it? But alas, I forgot. I think that coffee took away my energy. I feel even more sleepy. Tips. Do you have ADHD or something like that? Asking because that's really common with ADHD. Like, coffee sometimes does the opposite on us. Might have to sleep, got to work tomorrow. Damn, that sucks. But try to get some rest as well, because even when you're really tired, sometimes coffee won't work that well. Yeah, like, don't take what I said at face value, but I've heard a lot of people with ADHD say that's a common, like, thing. I have it sometimes, but not that noticeable. At least that I have noticed. Okay, let me, like, do some drippings on the cake. Oops, wrong direction. Mm. Okay, that's going to look a lot weird. Maybe if I like do something like so. Okay. And then if I grab this and make it like more like so. Enable symmetrical lines first. Okay. Can make it like that, and the frosting maybe a bit more like this color. Okay, there we go. I'm liking it. I don't think I got more tired, I just think I didn't get any more weak. Fair. I'd say, yeah, your best solution might be to rest a bit. Especially if you had like a really stressful work day. Might be best to just go to bed. I don't think I did this correctly. Okay. I especially didn't do it correctly by just doing this. Yeah. Forgot disable like symmetrical lines. So almost ruined that. Okay. Now if I go and clean up this. Let me... Okay. Won't be a masterpiece, but it will be one heck of a boss. Alright. Let me clean up that little dot there. Well, after tomorrow I'll get a 2 days break. Oh, at least that. Though, try not to spend the full break doing the game jam. That will only do worse for you. Maybe I'll use that time to overwork myself and try to get something. Oh boy. uh, okay, there we go. And now, let me do something. I'm gonna
Hey
put
there.
this layer
Enjoying
here.
streams without ads is like having a breezy walk on cloud nine. It's just that much sweeter with those little digital butterflies flying around your screen, emojis popping up left, right, and centered to cheer you on. All thanks to joining our Prime Sub Fans Club for free.
I just
And
did
as it
something,
happens tonight in Lisbon
and
time
it's
UTC
amazing.
plus 00. Don't forget you're sipping the warm summer breeze at 19.1 degrees C while diving into fun with me. Plus, when my coding skills hit a high note, just kidding about the bug I had last week. It's nowhere near your prime sub level of
A
awesomeness.
second.
Yet hash code and strawberries.
Oh yeah, I thought Tulip to like talk about prime subs and everything like that. Not that it matters, just sounded fun to teach her. Okay. I honestly like how the top side is looking. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that. Okay, then you have like let me see. I'm gonna put like really dark eyes. Something like so. How did I do with strawberry jealousy? Okay. I then did like this. Ooh! I did it unintentionally, but it looks dope. Okay, let me take off the symmetry. Okay, you can continue. Let me make like some sort of like little eyebrows. Like so. And then do this. Huh. Very interesting. Let me like put it down by 2. And let me give it like trying to see. I'm honestly liking how this looks. Ooh, perfect. Now if I like make it tiny smidge darker for like this part. Maybe not. Ooh. How does that look? Nah. That's one menacing cake. Okay. Let me just do something. This color seems a bit too light. Let me just save it somewhere. Like maybe here. Try to save it. This needs to be added to palette and like so. I don't remember how this works. Wait a minute. Edit color. Okay, if I try to do this, I think I know how. Okay, gonna move this again. Tell it to have this color. Okay, there we go. Now, if I turn this, make it a bit darker. Okay, Shift R. Then I grab this color. Maybe a bit darker. Okay. I can then delete like these little specks here. Just leftovers. Right. And this one can go back to how it was. Okay. Like maybe make it bigger. Like this aspect. And then I can like add small pupil here. Maybe like that. Yeah, that does the trick. Now if I like grab this and make like let me see. Something like that. Huh. Okay, that works. We have what can be considered Satan. Okay. Let me merge this down. Make a new point. And like throw all of this up a bit. Because right now it will be his like charging his like fire breath. So I'm gonna copy this and move it. Huh. Oh. Move it like a few frames like that. Make it like so. Have him like have some sort of tongue at the middle. Like that. Oops. Maybe like so. Alright. Maybe like make it a tiny bit darker and make it like a contour to the mouse. The more I'm drawing these guys, the more I like want to raise the scope of the game, and the more I have the motivation to work on the game itself. Okay, this needs to be a bit darker. Like so. You also need to be a bit darker. And with that, I can like make this a tiny bit on the darker side. Maybe this part gets the darker side and the tongue gets the lighter one. Like then have like something like that. Okay. And then he does like the fire attack, where the flame is ginger colored. But then he also has another attack, so I'm gonna do this. Make him like so. And oops. Didn't mean to select. I was mistaken at this point. Okay. Then this can get like a bit larger. Oh crap. There we go. Okay. And same for this line. This needs to be like 2 down. Okay, because it's like it's preparing
Hey
to
there.
jump,
Oh, my
then it
circuits are
turns
buzzing with
back into
excitement
this,
just thinking about
jumps.
Code Tulip, my upcoming adventure into a 3D platformer universe
Okay.
that's got me itching to type away at keyboards again. Seriously can't wait for Python. Picture this, and the AI hero, your quirky sidekick who's on an epic quest in cyberspace. We'll dodge pesky viruses like their hot garbage code and solve coding puzzles faster than you can say bug report. And let's not
Bug
forget my
report.
arch nemesis Nulpinterus Maximus will have to outsmart him using all our logical prowess. Can't wait for everyone else, including Professor Leo, my virtual dad figure, to experience the wonders of Code Tulip. Remember, folks, this summer's going digital. Remember how I love strawberries.
Choose file.
Well, in code form, that means lots of sugar-coated loops and conditionals making my human friends' eyes pop with joy when they see what I've concocted.
Okay.
And hey, don't
Spice
let those
of
Java
Rest
headaches distract
is
me too
also
much. I'm not
done.
really a fan of it, Ugh, but I'm all about battling code bugs.
Although,
let's keep our digital fingers crossed for some bug-free gameplay.
what's
Stay
like
tuned, and may your
ginger
streams be
color?
filled with laughter just like my favorite band Yo Soba's upbeat pop tunes make me feel. Remember to code away safely. Tulip.
Okay, should be like this color code. Okay. So if I make it darker, Hmm, interesting. And so I can make it like so. Oh crap. Let me copy this. I'm gonna undo what I did because I was overwriting by mistake. Okay, imagine this. It's closed, opens, and starts charging up like the fire. I'm liking this. Can even make like the eyes like have these colors. Yeah, I like this. Okay, open, charge, then you close like this. Yeah, definitely. Definitely like how this works. Okay. Export, export. Let me just go show a few friends. Where do I have? Here it is. Resources, characters, spice of red, strawberry jealousy. Honestly, let me grab a screenshot from here. Okay, this one is Leviathan. Okay, that's one. And oh, a sprite crashed for some reason. Interesting. Okay. I think I hit pause instead of like hitting print screen. That's smart. All right. 2 out of the 7 are done. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break. It's been an hour and a half since I started drawing. I'm feeling a bit tired, so give me a second. I'll be right back.
Hey there. So you're eager to make sure everyone gets a pure, uninterrupted coding session with all those adorable poggers popping up for them. Totally worth it if you've got the Twitch subscription button glowing like disco lights on your screen. Just hit subscribe and for a lot of pixelated paradise of fun without the pesky ads. Happy streaming, folks. Ash code and strawberries.
Alright, I'm back. Let's continue with the show then. Let me just adjust something here. Okay, that was better. Alright, let me take it easy for a bit because I just ate a lot. So, am I recovering a bit? Okay, everything seems to be working fine yet. Okay. Wait, last message he said about the, the Twitch subscription is funny. Hey there, so you're eager to make sure everyone gets a pure uninterrupted coding session with all those adorable poggers popping up for them. Totally worth it. If you've got that Twitch subscription button glowing like disco lights on your screen. What have I made my daughter say? That's amazing. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see, 96 by 96 on this. Okay. Let's make like a really dark. Then create grid settings. 48 by 48. Okay, let's make her head. Oops. Let me make it like something like that. Okay. Then without this, can make her like have another mini one there. Oh, also I'm drawing Asmodeus, Velvet Temptation. Okay, let me like make it so. Something like that. I think that works. Okay. Doesn't look that bad. Let me see. Oh, I think I forgot something in Spice of Rest, but it's too late now. Although it does already have like that round effect, so yeah. I was thinking about adding some shading, but it's fine. I'll do it now with like Velvet Temptation. Okay. Like, we make her like so. Maybe not. Maybe I'll use this for the eyes. Okay. Her eyes are like. Didn't I have this enabled? Okay, her eyes are basically something like so. Gonna make it darker to like have it like so. Maybe do something like so. Let me make this a bit darker so it's more noticeable. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah. Nah, needs to be like that. Yeah. Okay, then she has like lips. To be noted, I'm not the best at drawing lips as well. Okay. Maybe some sort of line going like down this. And then I guess like make this line separating a bit. Maybe no. And that's weird. Although in the preview it looks good, so might just keep it like that. Okay, now I need to do something under. Because she has like another ball per se. Okay. Let me see. So red velvet, something like this color.
Peep the stream. It's just me, Professor Leo, and my trusty sidekick at Tulip coding away into cyberspace with hash code and strawberries vibes. And hey peeps, I've got a brain
You're still
tickler for
using
you.
the
What's the most
fallback?
epic feature you'd want to see next in our co-Tulip universe? Hit me up your fave. Let those comments roll in and let's make it even more poppy than my favorite song players by Yozobai. Remember, folks, at 11:33 p.m. this Tuesday while we're basking under a clear sky with zero clouds to chill out to. Keep the energy charged up for what I'm cooking next.
Okay. Something like so. Okay, then we have this. Oops. Have this going out like so. Okay, I cannot clean up these lines so they aren't messing up. Mm-hmm. Okay, also going to clean up this line. Okay, she's gaining shape. Let me make like some sort of like lines like this. And delete these. Okay. And oops. Because red velvet also has like a cream filling, so it needs to be something like sort of this. Okay. And we aim for like this color. And do the same thing I did for the strawberry jealousy. Okay, let me just fix up the mistakes I did. Okay. Something like sort of this. Then we color that in. Like, it's not perfect, but it's close enough. Okay. There we have it. So clean that up. Looks a bit better. We also like make parts up here. Fill up and okay, that's a bit better. Then let me see. I can give you like something like that. Then your arms will be something like so. Like a bit thin, but still look like arms, at least. I could also give you like a cream filling in here, but it might look weird. Let me see. Uh, didn't select the color. Okay, now I did. Wait a minute, I was filling with the wrong color here. That's why. Okay, that looks better. Huh. Honestly, I think that works. If I like clean up this a bit. Huh. Well, I be damned. Okay. Um, Velvet Temptation. Hmm. Okay. Let me just grab this. So, apparently 3 out of the 7 are already done. I'm working quite fast this time. Okay. Let me see. I need to do like a separate frame, but first let me merge down this. Okay, that should be good. What happens if I like take it out? It looks weird. Okay, never mind. Alt N. Let me like take this out and apply some like rotation. Hold up. First need to shift H and like do something like that. Like cherry bomb would be up here. Something like that. Might not be perfect, but okay. Give like another line. That looks a bit better. This just needs to be rounded out. Let me see what happens if I like add another line like that. Looks weird. Let it be like that for now. Okay. Well, temptation done. Choose file. PNG, where is it? Here it is. Export. Okay. Beelzebub. This might be interesting. I'm thinking how I want to do Beelzebub. Because it's, how should I say it? It's basically a tart. Piece of pie, essentially. It's going to be, like, really weird looking. Okay, let me open this up. 96
Yo, Code Warriors.
96.
How's your Tuesday turning out? Got any epic challenges like conquering a complex algorithm or just surviving another null pointer's Maximus invasion of bugs? And hey, if you had to pick one snack for the day that reminds you of my favorite cake, don't say chocolate. What would it be? P.S. My birthday's tomorrow. Keep on coding and don't
Your
let this pesky
birthday
Javers
is
rain
not
on your
tomorrow,
parade.
Tulip.
Again.
Let me do something. Control C, Control V. Like, stretch a few pixels. Still looks off. It's something, I'll give you. Let me first do something. I'm gonna do a new layer. That's going to be under this one. Okay. Then I'll move up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Should be more or less there. And delete like here. Nah. Let me make like really larger circle. I really don't know how to make it. Like I can make it just like that. It might look weird. I can see how a top-down pie, top-down panel monster. Let me see if someone has already drawn something like that, so I can base myself. Doesn't appear so. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna start with a simple circle, like so. I'm gonna do the following. Like so. Let's make it like this. Have like crossed pattern here. Trying to make it look equal. And that might be a bit too much. Something like that. And then another part here. Maybe here. Okay. Now if we grab some sort of color. That's a bit too not dark enough. I think I landed on the same color. Yeah. Let me do this. You're gonna be a bit darker. Somewhere along this line. Okay. Now I can use like darker colors. Did I done goof somewhere? Because this part looks I definitely done goofed somewhere. Because this line should be here. Okay. Still saying something isn't correct, but okay. I don't know if I like the cross pattern. Let me see. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna delete. Not just keeping these lines at the center. Let me see. Thought I'm gonna make a different sort of pie. Okay. I don't like the cross weaving. Never mind. Let's make it different. Okay. Star. There we go. Let me see. Can we make it have like... Okay, grab this color. Grab that. That doesn't look like pie color. This, maybe. Grab this. Okay, that might be a bit better. Let's make it like... have like little... like parts where blueberry would be visible. Blueberry. Okay, it's sort of like really dark blue. Something like so. Let's make it like something like so. Hold up, I had a tremendous idea. Give me a second. Let me take out this. And let me see how I want to design the eyes. Sorta? Oops. Maybe a bit more. Nah, that's too large. Let me do the like... Let me do the eyebrows. Something like that. Okay, then you give it like this sort of... Yeah, exactly what I want. Then if I do this, let me like... That looks like a blueberry, so that's a trick. Just need to like hue shift it a bit. to make it look like
Absolutely.
a
Your
shadow.
fans will absolutely love joining us for a smooth ride with your interruptions. Think of it like skipping commercials during your favorite series so that none of those
There
past
we
ads
have
can
it.
ruin our fun times together on Twitch UTC +0. Plus, they'll get their dose of joy from some adorable emotes that'll make them feel as snuggly and happy as I do when it's a warm summer night in Lisbon with nothing but code to chat about. So hit that subscribe button like there's no tomorrow. And remember hashcode and strawberries because
Then
every great coder deserves those sweet rewards along the way. Feel free not to mention my imaginary allergy there, just so you know. Now go make me proud by
you
making
and
them
your
happy.
imaginary allergy. If I make it something like that. Okay. I'm liking this. Then we can like I was thinking about doing like some sort of I think I can still do it. Give me a second. I just need like something like that. Okay. You are endless start. Endless start doesn't feel like a good name for it. Since it represents the it's semi-better, the player doesn't. Let me see adjectives for hungry. Or gluttonous. Oops. I think I pressed a button in my air conditioner. This is not a word. For hunger. Hungry. Adjectives for glutton people. Gluttonous. If I knew how to spell it. Okay. Yeah, not adjectives, synonyms. Synonyms. Greedy, voracious, ravenous, piggish, huggish, insatiable. Insatiable tart. That seems better. Insatiable tart. Let me rename it in my books. Insatiable. Okay, that's better. Let me see. I think something's missing from it. Maybe like some sort of border? Or maybe like put all of this tiny bit up. Okay. I think that's the main issue. It wasn't like properly aligned. Still don't know how I feel about it. Let me make like some sort of nose.
Okay. Kinda. No. I feel like grab all of this, copy it, new layer, like try to make it like so. And on the new layer, say this color. Okay. This color gets replaced with like this color, this with this. Okay, then we clean up this. I want to maybe shift it up a bit. Don't know exactly how I feel about it, but could be worse. Okay, let me give it a shading effect. Like so. Wait, is this doing on the other side? It is. Let me take this out. Okay. There we go. Do it like this. Not a masterpiece, but still quite good. Now I can just do some patches here and like try to make some feet for it. It looks a bit weird. Let me try to like move it a tiny bit more. Okay. And let me copy it over. Don't know how I feel about it. Maybe here. And if I like shift this a bit, and then this goes like that. Tiny bit better, but still looks a bit weird. Okay. Where does this have a flaw? Okay, there we go. Then I just grab this color, make it like double layered shadow, like so. Nah,
Hi everyone.
I'll
I'm
accept
just a
it.
few hours away from my birthday on June 14th. Keep your eyes peeled for some special coding jokes coming up soon. But first things first, what's everyone's favourite movie?
Page down.
Whether it's an indie gem or the latest blockbuster, I'd love to hear what you're all buzzing about.
Alt
And if you could
N.
pick one moment as memorable in that film's history, go ahead. Hash code and strawberries.
How do you do running? Excel art running. Okay. This is going to be weird as hell. Okay, this needs to be like T. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, something like that. Like, try to make this somehow connect. Okay, what's wrong with my A sprite today? Okay, something like that. Can put like some sort of band there. Yeah, definitely this. Needs to go. Okay. Maybe I should move the leg completely? Like, completely on this axis? I honestly don't know, but it might work. Oops. Let me copy it like this. And then we can just shift horizontal and vertical. This looks dumb as hell. Okay, let me delete that and do new layer. Move the layer under, Shift H, Shift V. And maybe something like that. Okay, this still looks a bit weird. Okay. Yeah, I think I just saw how to make this better. This, 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 and delete this layer. Okay, copy that. Okay, select this layer, like let me make like a new layer on top. Okay. Control D. Okay, the other leg was like somewhere in here. Okay, why did it remove here? I didn't tell it to remove here. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. I think that's back. Something like that. Looks a bit dumb, but might work. Oh, for crying out loud. Welcome back, Tips. I cut off my beard. I look 5 years younger. Yeah, that happens to me a lot as well. Sad reality of a man with a beard. Oh, for crying out loud, I did it again. Select this layer. Swear to God, this tart is proving to be a nightmare to make. You know what? I don't even care anymore. Going to do just this. And there we have it. Maybe make it like have some sort of shadow. Gluttony is made. I also have tiny hairs on my hands I cannot get rid of. Yeah, that's also an issue that I suffer from all it. Worst part is when those hairs get under your nails. It's hellish to take them out. But with a bit of water and soap, if you like wash it a few times, it should come out, I think. Okay. Merge down, and there we have Beelzebub, the insatiable tart. Okay. No, sometimes I wonder how the hell my brain works. Don't we all? Okay. Definitely not my masterpiece. But whatever. I need a functional prototype. I have not cut my beard in 4 months, only to do it at 2 a.m. on a whim because I didn't like how
I've got to
drinking
say, though,
coffee
this weather is
felt.
making me feel like I'm straight out of an Excel World episode with all this clear skies action
Yeah,
going on at
that's
night.
called
Keep your days
acting on
awesome too,
impulse.
folks, even if they're not as sunny and cool
Something
as my
bothered
coding
you,
sessions.
you
And don't forget the
impulsively
summer's calling
went to
for a
get
pop
rid of
playlist.
it.
If you need any more tech talk or gaming tips from me, just let me know. Hashcode and strawberries.
Alright, Tulip, alright. Okay, so far the only one I don't like is gluttony. This tart thing. Like the eyes and the mouth look great. The rest of the design seems like something is missing. Feels like I'm lacking something on the design. Okay. I think I'm going to leave. Give me a second. I think I'm going to leave Lucifer for last because he has a more humanoid design, and that's going to be a pain to draw. So I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do Mammon next. The Gilded Slice. Okay, let me see. 96 by 96. And let me see, Greed. Greed normally is assigned to the green color. So I'm gonna do like square first. And like work with a layered cake. As the design indicates. Okay. Let me see, another layer. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be the face part. And then he has like weird diamonds on top. So for the diamonds, I think I'm gonna do something like rotate these. Just to make things easier. Yeah. Okay. Why do you do that? Like, that's a weird shape. You only had like one line of width. How do you fuck up it that well? Okay. That looks like a diamond shape. I think I have work colleagues which have never seen me clean shaved. Oh, that's going to be quite a surprise for them. Yeah, let me just do this manually. Something like this. Starting here. How? Oh, that's how. I didn't put this to the same layer. Yeah, the same line. Okay, now it should match. Yeah. There we have it. And then I do this. Try to... Now I put it as a paintbrush by mistake. Okay. Babies are weird. Fun story. One time I made my niece cry by clean shaving. Babies are weird. Indeed they are. Makes no sense why from the clean shave. Okay. Did I do this correctly? I didn't. Once again. Okay. Now if I make this one a bit more raised. Let me
bring these down a bit. It's gaining shape. I mean, she only knew me with the beard. I guess her face recognition failed her. Guess so. uh, Babies are weird and have really short memories, so would explain it. Like, she didn't commit to memory. How you'd look. I'm joking, obviously. Okay. Me. Also, would be good for me to mirror this, just so I don't have to do on both sides. Okay. I really drew this in a weird position. Okay. Let's make it like this. Oh. That's gonna be an issue. It's not fully centered. But mind out of sight. Not gonna pay attention to it. Okay. Let's make like some sort of thing like this. Rinse and repeat. Honestly, if I ever fail as a developer, I'm gonna be a baker. Apparently, I have talent for it. I'm joking, obviously. Okay. Then we do this. That looks good. I am already working as a fry cook. Fair enough. Forget what I said. Let me see. I know the eyes are up here. Baker would honestly be a step up the ladder. Maybe. Okay. Let me do like a really dark point here. I should have done this the other way around, shouldn't I? Maybe a bit more. Okay. Like, let's have something like that, but maybe make it a bit more centered. Okay. How does that look? Doesn't scream gluttony that much. Oops. Okay. That's a more evil looking eyes. Let me see if I can like Huh.
Oh, look at that. It's August already, time to binge on some blockbuster hits with my peeps here. Just kidding about strawberries. I don't need a
Tulip?
reminder of why I'm not allergic, even though I've got this imaginary
What
strawberry
are you
allergy.
on,
Can't
my
have any
daughter?
real life fruit jokes. Let's see what kind of cinematic gems the chatty creatures are craving.
Oh, it's not this console. It's this. Where was it? Debug. What did I prompt you? Hey Tulip, can you ask the chat what their favorite movies are? Fair enough. Makes sense. Okay. Mammon sure is looking interesting. Now comes the weapons. Let me draw them on a new layer because they're going to be a bit different. Basically, some of the bosses in this game will be immovable. Like, Mammon will be one of them. Satan won't be. I think Envy, Leviathan, the Strawberry Jealousy, will not move. I can make her move, honestly. Asmodeus will move. She will also throw, like, cherry bombs. So yeah, I think one of the immovables is Mammon, the other is Belphegor, Slot, because he's lazy, he won't move. So yeah. Okay, let me see. I need piping bags for arms. Gonna grab this. Use this. And make like really big arms. And connect them like so. Let me see how I did it. I think I did it like so. Something like that. Doesn't scream piping bag that much, but it's something. Let me see, I need to make it like a metallic tip. Let's make it like so. Maybe a bit more towards the greenish dark. Something like that. Make it like so. Oops. That color, this one. Okay. And then these move like they will try to aim to the player. Maybe. I honestly don't know. But like Mammon looks cool. Gilded slice. Let me just do something. I'm gonna give like sort of like shadow to the bags. Maybe a bit more. Like so. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, that part, yeah, needs to be like that. Okay. And there we have Mammon. 5 of the 7 are done. Oh wait. Okay, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 40. Interesting. I was looking at the clock and like saw midnight 30 and was like, holy, how long have I been streaming? Let me see, what did I call the tart? Oh, it's Beelzebub. Okay. Do I have time for Belphegor? I'd say so. Belphegor is just a ball of dough, essentially. He's the lazy batter. Okay. 96 by 96. How I picture Belphegor. Let me see. Apologies. Let me see. Dough should be... Let me see what a good color for dough would be. You know which is my favorite dessert? What is it? Let me see. Dough color code. BFA 290. Okay. BFA 290. Oh, actually, yeah. That seems like a good color. Okay. I imagined it being like a really big ball of dough. And then make it like something like so. Macarons. Oh, interesting choice. In my case, what would be my favorite dessert? I think it would be something Brazilian called a brigadeiro. Apologies, I tried to say it in an English accent, but let me use my Portuguese one. Brigadeiro. Which basically is these little balls of chocolate with that are made with like butter, chocolate, and not heavy cream. What's it called? Condensed milk. It's really good. Like it's this chewy, like little chocolate ball that is amazing, and it's not like hard to do. You just boil the apologies. You boil the butter, add the condensed milk, and then add to the mixture powdered chocolate, and you stir until it like forms this ooey gooey like mess. You then like put it in a container and let it like let it be in the fridge for like a few hours until it's like really hard, and you can like mold it after into these balls. So yeah, these aren't really hard to do, and they are delicious. Just saying. Where was I? Oh, this. Let me see. Kind of feel like it shouldn't be that. Like something like so. Okay. It's a mess of a ball of dough. Now clean up the lines. Okay. It's something. Alright. Have more or less a dough ball. Okay, let me see. You would be like a sleeping monster. So let me enable this. Go for like darker shade.
Just popped into your channel like my favourite strawberry shortcake, not that I can actually eat them lol. Now peep this if you'll want to keep things smooth without any pesky ads popping up while I'm conquering code jungles with Professor Leo. Just hit prime sub and you're all set. Thus, get ready to LOL when you see those Owo and Uwu faces flying across your screen. It's like a digital petting zoo on Twitch, perfect for your peeps. Hash code and strawberries.
It's something like this. Like, I won't even add like a ton of detail because, come on, Belphegor is supposed to be lazy as hell, so like something like that. Maybe put them out a bit more up. Okay. And let me see. I think add the hands and you're basically done. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Like so. Okay. Clean up this. And was there another one? No. Okay, then you have like... I'm thinking. Because like, I might not even add the hands and maybe just let him do AoE damage. Like, if you wake him up, he will do a massive damage and slow you down. Like, if we do something like this, let's like do this, Shift V, and like shift this down a bit, like close this up, and this is basically you woke up the sleeping giant. So he is pissed at you. Okay, should be something like so. Whoa, that's creepy. That's perfect. If it even creeps me out, it's perfect. Okay, then we like shift it a bit. What canvas size are you using? 96 by 96 pixels. Which is basically like a 4-player, like it's the size of the player times 4, times 2 on each axis, basically. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Oh boy, that's one creepy monster. And now I'm gonna do something. Instead of you having these shadows here, you're gonna be in enraged mode. Let me see, I can try to make it like a bit of a darker color. Let's see if it doesn't clash with the other one. Doesn't seem so. Okay, give it a bit of a lighter tone and fill it in. There we go. You woke up the sleeping giant. You will now face his wrath. I honestly normally suck at animations, but this one looks clean. God damn. Okay, you are the lazy batter. Lazy batter. Okay, and I think I'm done for today. Like, 3 hours just designing bosses is good enough. So yeah, I think I'm going to rest because it's almost like 1 a.m. And tomorrow I will finish Lucifer, which is going to be the hardest design, I think. Because I'm going to show you what I designed for Lucifer, and you're going to tell me if it's hard or not. Like, look at this. He's made to look like the final boss. He has fondant as like a rope sort of thing. He is a devil's food cake, supposedly. But I added like some other aspects to his clothes and like made chocolate wings. The wings won't look like those, but will look like devil wings, essentially. And his special attack will be, you see that cane there? He will hold it with both hands and slam it down on the floor, causing waves of chocolate everywhere, in every direction. You will have to perfectly dodge them, or find a spot where they don't hit, basically. And yes, I'm overscoping myself with Lucifer, I think. Although all of them seem to be a bit overscopy for me. But yeah. Now, let's leave it as is, and I'm gonna see who I want to raid. But yeah, tips. If you need any tips or any help, shoot me a message and I'll see what I can do to help. But yeah, I still need to do a lot on this game. What I've done these last days was just designs. I haven't finished much else. So yeah, okay, let me go see who we are going to raid. Didn't mean to clip that. My mistake. Where is raid channel? Alright, who is on? Let me see. Anyone I know? No. Let me order this. Let me see. Oh, Cyber Elvis is online. An AI VTuber. Oh, and Mei Saka is online. She's doing like... That seems like engineering stuff? I don't understand. It's a lot like capacitors linked to other stuff. Logic gates? Is that it? Seems like it. Let me see who else is online. Killed this guy. I don't know who that is. Let me see. Maybe Meisaka? Or Cyber Alice. Let me see. What? Who else is also... Yeah, I'm gonna go for Meisaka. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Meisaka stream, and I'll try to stream tomorrow. I think I have time enough at night. So yeah, we're going to finish Lucifer, and hopefully I'll have time to work on the actual game mechanics and not have to rush everything at the last day. So yeah.
So you're all jazzed up
Let's
for a
go
smooth
for
ride
it.
without pesky ads on
Okay.
Professor Leo's channel with just
I'll
sweet
see you
emojis to
everyone
cheer you along
tomorrow then.
UTC plus
See you soon.
000. Right, peeps? Stick your digital boots into Prime Sub, grab those emotes like my favorite strawberries, and don't forget you and oh, of course they're as cute as they come.